About 2/3 of stroke victims are over the age of 65.
But it can also strike those much younger. I met with a Wisconsin woman who is still recovering nearly a decade after suffering a stroke, and she is now finding her inner peace and staying flexible during her healing.
Yes, that's it, Sarah. Now extend.
Sarah Marie Anderson suffered a stroke at the age of 27.
Is this something you ever thought would ever happen to you?
Of course not, no. But it did, and I'm rolling with it, trying to make the most out of it.
Reach up through your right hand.
I thought I was having a nightmare.
The severe cerebellar stroke turned her world upside down. It happened while she was living in Los Angeles.
On June 30th, 2009, all I could move on my whole body was this little baby finger. That's all I can move.
That's it. Now press down into your feet and lift your trunk up.
Anderson is now 38 and still on the road to recovery through individualized yoga with a high-level yoga instructor, focusing on balance and strength.
Now just focus. Really focus.
What was the cause? What did the doctors tell you?
It's not 100% for sure, but my neurologist has, since the stroke, told me that the most likely cause was the fact that I was a migraine with oral sufferer and I was taking a combined progesterone estrogen birth control.
After the stroke, Sarah Marie was in intensive care for 6 months. It took that long before she was able to return home to Westby, Wisconsin.
1, 2, 3, up. Yes.
Jennifer McElroy, a doctor at Mayo Clinic Health System who specializes in osteopathy and an obstetrician gynecologist, says there are multiple options for contraception.
The most important thing is to kind of discern, what are the patient's goals? What are they trying to achieve, with this intervention? And then after that, you have to determine whether or not they're eligible.
McElroy says there is no universal answer to the wide range birth control options.
So there's a whole lot of different reasons to consider pursuing these methods. So it's kind of important to kind of dig deep a little bit.
McElroy highly recommends people talk to their healthcare provider.
Side effects are different for everyone. Would definitely recommend, talking to a provider if considering, pursuing any of these options.
Sarah Marie wrote a book about her journey of recovery. She says writing the book has been therapeutic.
It has changed my life entirely. I typed it all with my one working hand.
Sarah is hopeful for the future.
Don't let life break you, because every one of us is going to have challenges, that are going to bend and maybe reshape us, but just don't let it break you. Don't let it break your spirit.
In Westby, Lindsay Ford, WXOW News 19.
And to learn more about the health risk of contraception methods and symptoms of a stroke, visit WXOW.com.
She has an incredible story to share.
Yeah, it was really great to speak with her and hear her message.
Yeah, being able to type that all with one hand.
She said with one hand, and all she started was just moving her pinky, and now you can see her moving her legs and her arms, and she's come a long way.
Yeah, it's a way to give hope to others who might be suffering from that as well. That road to recovery may be long, but it's still something that you can achieve.
Right.
Certainly.